Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live watch party. Going live, doing Monday nights now. Switching it up a little bit from the Sunday. It seemed like last week I had to do Monday, and people seemed to like it, wanted something different. So I'm doing this. I don't. The funny thing is, I don't remember what time I went live last night. Last Monday, I couldn't check, so I was like, "What time should I do?" Like half past right now, which is 10 o'clock Eastern. Um, don't really know, but it seems like it's a good time now. Um, Works generally with my schedule, which helps, all that junk going on. So thank you everyone for coming on in. Alarka's Studios, I don't know her name. Melissa's here. Thank you, Melissa. A loyal channel member. Nikolai, Sebastian. Always great to see you, man. Plixia. Yeah. And Joey's here. Hats up. He must mean what's up. What's up, watch party? Not much right now. Jim Tim is here. Cool, man. What was your favorite Cobra Kai season? Yeah, I think I rank them. Well, the favorite is season 1. Still, just such a perfect season. Really, just not over it. Still. So I just last night, I finished Twisted Metal. So we'll talk about a little bit about that. I'm writing a video on it, which I hope to have out soon. Oh, Keeman. Oh, you must have been even before I saw you because your chat didn't show up. But Keeman is here. Monday nights and Friday usually work best for me. Normally watch Sunday stream on lunch break. Yeah, it all works. Bonsai Kai Dojo. Haven't seen you in a while, man. Twisted Metal was actually really good. Yes. You were a fan of the game. I never played the game. I think the show definitely had some very strong parts of it. I think there were some parts that didn't work as well for me. But yeah, we'll get into it in a minute. But cool to see you hanging out. I haven't seen you here in a while. Sebastian, I really love the amount of truces that were added in season 5. And hopefully in season 6, Kenny won't bully Anthony anymore, even if they'll probably never be friends. Yeah, I think it's going that way. I don't think Kenny wants to bully him anymore. He's just got to come to terms with everything. And that's where season 5 ended. He wasn't quite there yet. Do you have abs? Of course. Good to see you again. Yes, good to see you again. A long time no see. Missed you guys. Okay. Oh, you got it on sale? Yeah, I think there were some bugs with it when it first came out. Most of the fans I know of weren't as happy with the sequel as the first one. People seem to prefer the first one. I don't know if it was bugs or whatever it was. I didn't listen to too much commentary or gameplay. I guess I watched more of the first one, but yeah, I think $15 is probably a good price. Haven't seen Twisted Metal, no spoilers, please. That is fine. I will make it spoiler free. The video that comes out will be spoilery, so be careful. I think Kenny might become a hero this time in the next season. Yes, in some fashion, we can all be heroes. Is the writer's strike over yet? No. At this point, it's looking like probably August, September at the earliest. People have been saying October. I think it could be October. It depends on what they really want, right? You say they're fighting over movies or money, but I don't think it's not just the residuals. they're fighting over. I think they're going to try and get out of deals and such, which they can do via the writer strike. Buggy and laggy, but it's still fun and has more game modes. Yeah, okay, there you go. As long as you enjoy it. Build and post jobs for AI. AI is here to stay. Yeah, it really is. They can stay on strike all they want. I don't think they can permanently get away from it. The most they can do is slow it down a few years. At least in the writing part. I think for the acting part, we'll have to see. I think the actors have a better chance of like maintaining the authenticity of like having actual actors on camera and such. At least for a longer time than like the writers. So for whatever that's worth. Unpolished, having the best ingredients, dish but poorly use them. Very good review. Thank you for that. I think we can grasp what you mean from that. What if it's Hawk and Robbie that help Kimmy come to terms and make peace? What if? What if? Certainly could be. These are all people that have been involved with Kenny. I tend to think it's going to be leaning more on his brother, but we'll see. Sean. Screen Rant is going too far as with theories. Yeah, I mean the thing is, Screen Rant just, I mean, they're not like an exclusively clickbait like news site or something, but they definitely dabble in it. Like when they have nothing else to talk about, they'll just go ahead and do some clickbait. So yeah. So don't worry whatever they say about Stranger Things, they're just doing a little bit of clickbait. AI is everywhere nowadays. Yes, yes. I want to get more AI in my thumbnail making. The service I use doesn't seem to have good AI capabilities, and I think Photoshop has better. And I don't use Photoshop actually. I use BeFunky. And actually, it's a little frustrating to me because I don't know what it costs, but I'm actually spending money on this just for like an editing software, and I want to do more. Like, okay. Do you think Julie Pierce will be in the cliffhanger? I mean that's way too specific, like to say when she'll pop in. But I think she'll be in there at some point. More Cobra Kai related stuff to ease with the off season. I hear you, but that's why I'm here. Guys, make sure you're subscribed. Watch every video. I put a video up a couple days ago on Mike Barnes. We'll have another one. Robbie and Tori because of Sensei material. Yeah, but Tori doesn't know him, so she's a complete unknown. Well, okay, I guess they were in Cobra Kai together. She knows him a little, but like it's not like major. I guess yeah, Tori does know him, but like has she ever even had a line of dialogue to him? I don't think so. So like sometimes people are like in the same dojo, but they've never interacted. Yo, Michael T. Flex. No pain, no gain. Michael T. Flex will train you. He's a bodybuilder at the gym every day, probably at the gym right now. Follow him on Instagram and TikTok, right? You got TikTok. You don't care for Mike's death. Imagination Vector showed Nancy everything's gonna come true in the final season. Yeah, keep in mind it could come true, but not in the way you think. So we'll see. Tori had interacted with Kenny. Okay. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I believe you. Yes. Favorite episode of the show. Yeah, we did a podcast on this. Cobra Kai Companion with a K. Be sure to check it out. We just put one up a few days ago. Top 5 episodes. I had currently Head of Snake. I don't think it's gonna stay there after season 6, but like where the show is now, it was just like a great cap. It was a great episode. So I do have Head of Snake. Number 2 is First Learn Stand, the second episode of season 4, which I think is really, really good. And Tori was reintroduced in season 5 in the 4th episode. Reintroduced. In the 4th episode, they were at the water park. Oh, did she talk to him at the water park? Yeah, maybe. Because she was like breaking up the fight. So, yeah, I guess if that's what you're referring to. If Silver is in season 6 and there's a fight between him and Kreese, do you think that there's a chance that Kreese could give Silver his own bloody knuckles? There's always a chance. So yes. Really nailed the topic about Mike Barnes. Yes, Michael T. Flex is a Mike Barnes fan. Had been waiting for that video. And there will be a follow-up. I'm going to do a video on Twisted Metal and maybe one on Mission Possible. I decide when I want to do that one. I may do it now or like this week, but we'll see. Shalom, Sensei. Shalom. Mazel tov. Shalom. To you, Chopstick and Flies. We'll do it live every time. We'll do it live. To an enslaved victim. Yeah, that's true. It's a very interesting character arc there. Kind of just berserk, out of control almost, to an enslaved victim. I mean, I'm not sure I would use those exact words, but I think I get the point you're trying to say. She's sort of trapped in this thing and can't go left, can't go right. What's up, Watch Party? Hey, Cobra Kai World. Cobra Kai World is a big Tori fan on Instagram. Be sure to check him out. Take a right in season 3 where Daniel goes to Okinawa. He's there in 2 episodes. Season 3, episode 4 and 5. But yeah. Those episodes, I think season 3, episode 4 was on Peter's list. And neither of us had Take a Right, but in the comments, in the feedback, people brought that one up. So definitely some people like that one. He hasn't really had a hero scene. Dustin hasn't had a hero scene in Stranger Things. Has he not? A little bit. I guess you could, I'm thinking like the end of season 3 with the whole song thing. But I guess if we don't count that, you're probably right. But I'm sure everyone will get a moment or something. How many episodes of Twisted Metal will there be season 2? I don't know. I assume it would be 10. Season 1 had 10 episodes, which thank you. So many shows are doing shorter seasons now, and I don't like it. So I at least appreciate that season 1 of Twisted Metal had 10 episodes. I think it was a good season for that. Is Obliterated still coming out this year? Yeah, as far as we know, there's been no changes. The last conversation anyone had with John, Josh, and Hayden, I think it was Peter. He interviewed them like a month ago on Cobra Kai Companion, give or take. I can't remember, but they did say it's like um this year. Like like there wasn't an exact date yet, because Netflix kind of plays around, like, well, maybe this day, maybe that day. But like as far as they knew, like Netflix was planning for like this year. In fact, I think I even brought this up to Hayden. Hayden was in one of my live streams. Oh, I mean, I should go back to that. And I said to Hayden, like, yeah, I understand you don't have an exact release date, but do you have like an exact or like an approximate release window? Like, for example, like they're thinking maybe early September or something, like, like a window. They just don't have the exact date yet. And he seemed to indicate like, yeah, but like the thing is, it changes all the time. So, they plug shows in at certain dates, and sometimes they'll even announce it and run trailers and stuff and then change their mind and like, you know what, we're going to move it to this day instead. And that happens. So, but as far as we know, yeah, it's still set for this year. There may be an idea in mind of a time, but like it's not set in stone. They didn't announce anything yet, so it could change. So like John, Josh, and Hayden, they have nothing more that they can say just because, other than that, yeah, they're looking for this year. Which is like a long answer to your question there, Joey, but I think it sort of explained the whole situation. Do you have a favorite video that you made? That's a kind of it's not a random question, but thank you. Um, it's interesting. I well, sort of, I guess. Like one of the things like about this is like you more fondly remember the earlier videos, when you were still kind of figuring it out, just working with the editing software and saying the stuff you had in mind. Like just even my like season 2 trailer recap, or trailer, breakdown was like, I thought like a good video. And it was the first one that kind of really went viral, picking up like 60,000 views or something. I got like 14,000 views in one day. And it was like, I was a brand new channel still, like just a couple of videos. And I was like, wow. But then some of that post season 2 stuff was a lot of good stuff. Production quality a little bit less than it would be today, but still, good content, good jokes. The Hawk video, the Sam videos, um, even the fight videos, the video like looking at dick, pussy, and assholes. That one I made during the pandemic. That was a good one. Mhm. Yeah, Saints Row is talking about like people not liking the ending. I think no matter what happens, there will always be people on the internet. Wow, this shouldn't have happened for this X, Y, and Z reasons, and A, B, and C excuses and whatever. But I think in general, like if you poll a lot of people, I think the odds are pretty good. We'll get something that like people are satisfied with, whether it's exactly what they expected or not. I think they can pull it off and it'll be good. It'll be satisfying. It'll make sense, and it'll work out. You do second video about performance? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'm gonna get to it soon. I'm making a Twisted Metal video, but yeah, there will be. We'll try to do some season 6 theories and stuff. It won't cripple the show. Yeah, yeah. What do you think episode 5 would be about? I just don't know. It's so hard to like speculate now. Your crease video is the best. Yeah. Yeah. One of my first crease video, a lot of people really liked, connected to a lot of people. It's a good one. Crease's Legend is the video. That was my first video I made after my season 2 review. That was like the first thing I had, and like I was actually a little disappointed when it first came out because like it didn't get as many views as the other one, and I thought, what happened? What's going on? Um, it's always lagged. Actually, all the crease videos tend to actually lag in views compared to something you put Tori in the thumbnail and you get a lot more views. Um, but I think they're good videos. So Ken Cole, see, yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Sebastian going to bed. Have a good night. Ken might have been trolling with this. And I don't think he was. I mean, I think it's a genuine theory. Like he wanted to put out there. Like I'm not sure he would bet money on it. I'm not sure like he would like how much are you willing to bet on it? I'm not sure, but like I think like he thought it through and had these ideas and it really made sense to him and like wanted to put that out there. Like I don't think it's a straight troll or anything. No. I think they end around the same time. I still think the actor strike ends first, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I mean, I do think it's unlikely one ends and the other goes on for months. So I think when one ends, the other follows suit pretty quickly. Yeah, Saints Row, I understand what you're saying, but like on some level, like they're not looking at it like that. They're trying to piece together a story that works, that pays off and can be satisfying. So I, don't get so caught up in like the specifics. Um, you know, it's about story. How does it work? Um, no, they're not going to do that. And like they filmed it, but like it's not finished. So they're not going to put out photos or something. Oh, Ken Cole's the Dugan theory. Um, I could. It would be part of the same reasoning. I'm not sure if I did I see that theater or maybe I watched part of it. I'm not sure I watched the whole thing. Um, but like one of the points I brought up in my video is like the off-screen conspiracy. Um, like his these theories, whether it's the Barnes and Sensei Kim theory or like the Dugan theory, it involves all this stuff that was happening off screen. Like I think if they had intended Dugan to be the POW with them, they would have included it. Like they had every reason to include it. They could have included it right then, right there. Um, the fact that they didn't, and now you're resorting to off-screen conspiracy, like probably shows that it's not the case. Kreese seems to change character in person. Yeah, he changed, definitely. That's a hallmark of good drama. They delayed the new Karate. Yeah, hopefully it gets delayed indefinitely. I think I did see or hear something about that, but it was part of a whole slate that got pushed back. to talk to actors and writers for like a month just for them to go on strike. Okay. October, December. It's possible. It looks more possible now than it was. But like I always say, like we don't know what they're thinking. I think it's more than just what's like the front page headlines or whatever. So there's also reasons it could end sooner. But that said, I think September even is kind of a long shot, or before September. Like, so it gets resolved in August or something. Seems like maybe it's still more of a long shot. How will Johnny break his TV? I don't know. I just don't know. Have you guys? Yeah, I don't know if any of you have seen Peacock. This is Peacock here. It's the other streaming service from NBC. You can get a basic subscription for $4.99. It does have ads though, which suck. And not only it's ads in the middle. Like I don't mind specifically like if you click an episode, it shows an episode. And like maybe there's like 4 ads at the beginning. They run 4 ads or 5 ads, and then it's the episode. Like I don't really mind that. Like that's like fine. I can handle that. But like when the episode breaks for ads, which is what happens in this, I do think it's kind of frustrating and more annoying. But anyway, this is you can get. I mean, you can pay $12 or something for no ads. But Twisted Metal, the showrunner is Michael Jonathan Smith. He's been on Cobra Kai since season 1. He's very talented. There's a lot of things in the show like I can recognize Michael Jonathan Smith's writing. Like early in the first episode, there's a moment where he's like looking at his family with like a picture and headlights and something. And like, I'm like, that is Michael Jonathan Smith. Like that is something he would do. He would come up with it. It's very clever. It's not a perfect show. I think the biggest problem with this show is kind of the comedy steps on the action. It's like action comedy. So his genre is like action comedy, but then sometimes the comedy gets like a little stupid and kind of undercuts the action. I think that's the biggest problem with the show, and it happens almost right up front, which is unfortunate. Like I like action comedy, but like they gotta work together. You don't want one like subverting the other. The action and the comedy have to like work in tandem. That is maybe the biggest flaw of the show. Anthony Mackie's very good. This is Joe Samoa. Sweet Tooth is surprisingly good. Like I mean, like I never played the game, but like I think Sweet Tooth is like really good as a villain. One of the better villains we've seen in a while. Well crafted. So like yeah, these two are like the best. And like the girl, Quiet is her name because she doesn't talk much. They work really well together. And this is the other shit on Peacock. What the fuck is she wearing? So most shocking. This is I assume Twisted Metal would be one of Peacock's top shows because look, this is literally its competition, Love Island. Like so we're looking at the competition to Twisted Metal. Ooh, Project Runway. Oh wow. Twisted Metal's feeling the heat here. Not that kind of heat. Heart to Heart. Oh my god. Look, it's like reality shows. It's like all they have. LA Fire and Rescue documentary. Okay. But like, yeah. Yeah, I can't say Peacock has a lot of other offerings. Temptation Island, American Psycho. I'm gonna watch this. You know, I've never seen this movie. I just saw that's on there, so I'm gonna get there. But yeah, definitely Twisted Metal. Like for $4.99, I think it's worth it. Like even if this is the only thing you watch, like I think for $5, it's like less than a matinee movie ticket for like 10 episodes, half hour each. So it's like 5 hours. Like, yeah, it's like $1 an hour. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And it's a good show. So, like I said, I think the show's biggest flaw is the way the comedy and action like subvert each other when they should be working together. Character development is pretty good. Story, eh, probably not as good as I would have wanted it to be, but it doesn't hold it back. And as like a half hour show, it works. Um, a star from Euphoria. Yeah, I saw that. I don't watch that show. I don't know who he is, but um, sorry, just trying to catch up a little bit on chat, guys. Looking back. Um, who's going to watch Blue Beetle? Definitely fans of Sholo and DCEU was the OG. But yeah, I never even played the video game. I never played the video game, so I don't know. There's a lot of ads. Yeah, yeah. Roundtable, I agree with you. Um, I do think that is a down thing. I think if they had it, like I said, if the ads were at the beginning or something, I'm more okay with that. Like I'm actually okay with that. 4 ads at the beginning, even 6 ads. Like I'm kind of okay with that. But like breaking up the episode for ads, um, just I've moved on from that. I'm not looking for that. If the strike goes that long, yes, it would be delayed till 2025. Hopefully it will not. You guys are still talking about the Sakai Taikai. Thank you for agreeing with me, but um, he likes Silver. That's King Cole's favorite character. Terry Silver, and that's understandable. Just like I like Chosen second Mike Barnes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. The only Peacock you've seen is One of Us is Lying. Oh, well, that was a remake, right? Wasn't there a One of Us is Lying a handful of years ago? Right? Wasn't it? Or am I thinking of something else? I can't remember. I never watched it, so I don't know. Or is One of Us is Lying? Was that a Peyton List show? I can't remember. No one's leaving the show. They all have signed contracts. Saints Row. You gotta like enter the real world. Like people have contracts. They sign contracts for this stuff. The American Pie series on there. Do they have them all? Oh, I'll look for that. I know some of the like smaller ones are on Netflix, right? Girls Rules or whatever. I actually watched that. It was like decent, but not like great, but like not horrible either. So, which I mean, I think I consider it to be a good thing. Melissa's going. Take care, Melissa. Thank you for coming on in. Tori Anthony interaction would be funny. Yeah, for sure. Like just look. I'm sorry, guys. Like I know I still have this on here. It's like just look at what else is on Peacock. Like it's like I admit, like if you look at this and you're like $5, I feel ripped off. Below it's like so much like of this Peacock picks this reality TV show. Let's just look. The Big D, the Big D. And I'm sitting here like, is this supposed to be about me? Because I don't remember agreeing to this. But whatever. If you want to see the show about me, the Big D, based on a true story. Yeah, right. What the fuck is that? Magger Gruber? MacGruber, like MacGyver, but MacGruber. Killer couple snapped. Killer couples. Ooh. You got girlfriends? They love these. Women love these shows. Women love these shows. What else do we have? Twilight. Ooh, Twilight. I've seen these movies. They're okay, but I don't want to watch them again. Riddick. I know. I never got into that series. Kick-Ass 2, which was good, which was actually better than it got credit for. Kick-Ass 1 was really good. I thought the sequel was decent, but it didn't do as well, which maybe wasn't as fair. Salute to Summer, the King of Staten Island. Like, what is this shit? Kevin Hart reality check? Is that stand-up, I guess? Van Helsing. I don't think I saw that. It's just like an action redo of Dracula, which I didn't have any desire to see. Who's that director? I forget. Is it Emmerich? Emmerich? That awkward moment. Like as I flip through, like, this is shit I haven't seen. This is like a classic or something. I never saw that though. American Psycho. I'll say, okay, yeah, American Pie. Role Models, yeah, that was decent, at least at the time. I have no idea how it holds up. But sorry guys, yeah, we're checking Peacock. That was the stream's title, streaming, because spend your $5 to see Twisted Metal. What else you get? 2.5 Men. That's 70s show. Night Court, jeez, Quantum Leap. Some like real old stuff, like Seth Meyers, Top Chef, New Amsterdam. Like, this is just me looking at like streaming. Like, there's nothing here I want to see. Like, right? It's just like I give up, you know. The Santa Stakeout. Oh my god. In Need of Laughs, like Married with Children. Never got into that. Never saw The Office. I guess I could, but Parks and Rec, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've just never really watched these shows. Modern Family. I don't watch as much TV. I know some people like this stuff, but The Middle, George Lopez. I think I saw some of this. Like, I never watched a lot, 6 seasons. But I occasionally saw episodes of this, and it was decent. At least back in the day. Good Times. What was that? AP Bio? Is this like a school show? Project Runway. Okay. Current TV. Temptation. The Big D. Again, this show about me. I guess if you want to learn about Watch Party, you can watch that one. Inside would just, like, who cares? Like, what is this stuff? Below Deck. Yeah. Snapped again there. If you got girlfriends, they'll like that. Dateline. Oh, all your Law and Orders. 500 episodes. 24 seasons. They only have 9 seasons in that one. Okay. Sorry guys, I was off. We lost Pee Wee Herman. Yeah. Never really was a fan, but definitely sad he died. Only watched WWE. Bills and Charges. Yeah, definitely for wrestling fans. Oh, right. Yeah, Annalisa Cochran. Yes, I saw some of that. Did that get renewed or canceled? I can't remember. I thought it got renewed. Or did it get canceled? I watched like the first couple episodes for free. A film that can never get made today, which is probably a sad state of cinema. There are those who think the strike is sort of a way of washing away a lot of the nonsense. So you say that can never get filmed today, like getting rid of the people who would make sure it didn't get made, and let's get back to basics, which is like, good movies, right? Critical Drinker had a video about The Witcher today, which is a show that's just started off pretty good and went downhill the whole way. Um, and yeah, forgot your basics. Forgot your basics. You got a deal for it? Well, yeah, $20 for a full year. Is that with ads or without? But yeah, $20 for a full year isn't bad. They had something like for college students, like $2 a month or something. Apple TVs or streaming. Could be. I did see Oppenheimer. I did see Mission Impossible. I may make a video on Mission Impossible. Check out Twisted Metal. Yeah, yeah. I mean, especially if you already have Peacock, I definitely recommend it. Um, the Monk movie. Is there an upcoming Monk movie? Talk to me about this. Monk, like based on the TV show Monk. Roundtable, please talk to me what you're referring to. Peacock, I'm going to check it out. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I mean, you can get a ad um, subscription for like $5. And I don't know if you ever played the video game Twisted Metal, Michael T. Flex. Like Twisted Metal's based on the video game, but it's a pretty good show. Is anyone's live chat funny? I think you'll enjoy the Office watch party. Yeah, I probably would. It's just like one of those shows I never got into at the time. And then it's like going and everyone's loving it, but you didn't get into it. And you're like, well, it's too late to start now. Who's he going to run this for? I don't know. Maybe Johnny. Have you seen the 90s? No. He's going to be invading the authorities. Yeah. Oh, it was canceled after 2 seasons. Oh, I didn't even know they had the second season already. That's how far behind I am. Okay. Canceled after 2. Coming sometime soon. Is it already finished? Is it in the can, so to speak? Like I'm asking that because I'm asking if it'll be delayed via the current strikes. Um, it finished sometime in May. Finished shooting. It may not be done yet then. Um, because they have like rules about editing and stuff for the writers. Mohawks aren't as cool as they used to be. If you can own it, you can own it, right? It's all about how you own it, Check the rest of One of Us is like, yeah, maybe, but I don't know. Did it even like get its proper ending? What role Sensei Kim play? I definitely think Sensei Kim is going to be with Kreese, and she's like antagonist now because she wants to win the Sekai Sekai and bring her grandfather's teachings to the world. It may change color one more time. We'll see. Season 2 ended with a cliffhanger. Oh, and then it got canceled. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. For Hawk in season 6. I watched the first episode of that and I didn't really like it. Paintless was on School Spirits. I saw some of that. Old school hair dyes doesn't work. Yeah, it's just how you own it, man. It's how you own it. Shoot, sorry. Didn't I? Yeah. Okay. A final new color. Yeah. Yeah, I would like so. I don't know what it'll be. I was always rooting for like a black or a black and gold or something. I always thought that would look great. At least it looks good in my head. I don't know how it would look on his head, but like as I imagine it, it looks cool. You don't think Kim is going to work with? No, I do. At least indirectly. You know, we don't know the specifics, but I think they'll meet up or something. They have the same goals. Roundtable asked what character will have the most unexpected part in season. Well, if it's unexpected, how can I predict it? Right? What's your biggest, your best prediction of something unexpected? Well, isn't that a contradiction? Sean could be back for more. I definitely think Sean has something to do with Kenny. Do they bring him back for even more? We'll see. Yeah, that's the answer I'm going to give now. When do you think Silver will get out of his legal troubles? At least the back half of the season. So at least half the season, he's not there. Kind of like the way Kreese was in season 5. The boy who portrayed Tori's little brother is Kellen Trani. Where did you get that information, Saints Row? Because that's something I tried to look up a while time. According to the wiki page for Brandon. Oh. Well, I'm gonna hold on one second. I'm gonna pull that up. And oh shit. Crap. No, what I wanted. Ooh, quiet you. Sorry. The reason I actually I should just here we'll go here. Want to look that up. I kept looking, like because it's an uncredited role, which Kellen Trani. It's kind of an awkward name. I mean, I know you can't determine anything from that, but I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible or anything. Okay. Let me see. Portrayed by Kellen Trani, but it doesn't say. Well, I'd have to look it up. I'm curious where that information came from. But we'll see. We were just talking about Tori's brother right now. Ooh. Yeah. At least some wikis you can even look up and see like who made the edit or something. Like maybe it was made by like the kid's parents or like agent or something. I don't know. New characters? Probably Sensei Kim's dojo. So like teen characters like for them to fight against. That's basically going to be a large chunk of your new characters. You need two. It probably helps to color grade in HDR, but I don't get anything like that. Anthony might get taller in season 6. Oh yeah, maybe. This is live Dakota. Thank you for coming to the live watch party. Everyone say hi to Dakota. Thank you for being here. We are appreciative of everyone. If it's released in 2 parts, yes, that is true. Definitely could be the case. I started watching Twisted a few days ago. Liked it. Yeah. I think in general it's pretty good. And I think in general most people will enjoy it. I'm gonna have a video on it. Yeah. I mean, there's some things the show does really well. There's a few things I think it fumbled, so to speak, but we'll see. Thought you said Dakota Kai. No. Season 6 was never going to be this year. Like I said, we even got word that they were looking at like a 6-month production schedule. They were going to be shooting till like November, December, and that was before everything got delayed. So it's pushed back. Do you expect Kim students to be one-dimensional villains? Since they're obviously going to be one-season characters, it's going to be like that a little bit. But I expect they'll make an effort to, expand them a little bit so we can see stuff from their perspective. What do they want? What are they pushing for? They're fighting, for their country, for their dojo. What are they fighting for? Maybe we'll get some of that too. I hope there isn't a big leak that could cripple the show if people aren't satisfied with the script. I don't think any show has been crippled by a leak. Some shows have been crippled by bad scripts that kind of got leaked or like details. But the leak itself isn't what cripples the show. So that's I do hope there's not leaks, but there inevitably are. Season 5 was kind of bad. There was a lot of stuff going around. But overall, I think I'm not worried about a leak ruining the show. How many of the senseis are going to be? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Is the fist going to stick around, or are we getting new people? I guess we'll find out. You hate the strike? Yeah, I understand, Dakota. I think there's a lot of people who feel the same way. Like, they're just like, come on, I just want to watch this stuff, get it done. Unfortunately, you kind of like live in the real world and what is really going on, and so this stuff happens. Yeah, Cobra Kai. You've mentioned that Cobra Kai world. You're thinking kind of late, and you certainly could be correct. Like, definitely in the ballpark. How do you feel about Sprint Pub SquarePants lasting 24 years? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you mean SpongeBob? I never watched it. I mean, sure. Yeah, if Strike First me. I mean, it could take as long as this, as long as that. I mean, you could say anything. This could take 2 weeks. This could take 2 months. This could take as many as almost 2 years. Like, I mean, it's all right. Like, you can't say you're wrong. It could take well, I don't know. Yeah, sure. But I don't think so. Do you think Terry Silva could be Kreese prison friends? That would be funny. Probably not. Like, I don't think we're gonna get Terry Silver in prison the way we got Kreese. Completely different situation. Guess you're starting to grow a few inches. I'm so happy, man. Okay, but we normally don't post that. Oh, do you mean getting taller? Oh, you mean getting taller. I thought you were talking about a different few inches. Okay. Um, yeah, good for you. Um, January 2025. Yeah. It sucks, yeah. Robbie will face off again with Sensei Kim's main student for the championship of the tournament and wins. Could be. That would be cool. You never watched SpongeBob? No, I did not. Why would I? Why would I watch SpongeBob? How do you think Kenny would handle Juvie? He wouldn't. He's not going to go to Juvie. Kenny's a good kid. Massive L. Oh my god. You people. You people. You and your SpongeBob. Oh my god. How long do you think it'll last? Yeah, I mean, I'll say the same thing. It's I don't see it probably getting resolved this month. September if we're lucky, maybe October. Um I still think probably the actors get an agreement first and then the writers. Um there's similarities of what they want, so we'll see how it goes. The most iconic animated TV show of all time, that's quite an assertion, and I'm not sure that holds up. I'm happy for you. Not exactly excited, but I'm definitely, anything that good that happens for you, I'm happy for you. Yeah, delays aren't generally good. I mean, no one likes them. What are the shows that have been affected by the strike? Pretty much all of them. Unless a show is like already wrapped and finished, like completely done, um, it's been affected. So when in doubt, say yes. Dragon Ball Z, yeah, yeah. I had a good friend, Michael T. Flex, who was really into Dragon Ball Z and all that. He was even trying to he wanted to come up with some sort of live Dragon Ball Z show or something. It was, I don't know, it didn't make any sense, but he had these ideas. What cartoons do you like? The comedic ones, but the satire comedy, like The Simpsons and Family Guy, South Park. Saints Row, don't be so negative, man. You bring a lot of negative energy. You don't know what's going to be in season 6. Don't be so negative about it and how it ends. There's plenty of reasons to be optimistic. So don't bring the negative energy to the chat and the live stream. You've actually been doing this for a while. Let's try and focus on the positive. The live action Dragon Ball Z movie sucked. Yeah, probably did. I don't really know. Well, what episode does Carmen have the baby? Probably the end of the show. I mean, the earliest she has it is in maybe the second to last episode or something. But maybe even the last episode. The new Ninja Turtle. Yeah, I don't really care. First off, Rotten Tomatoes is quickly. Oh, so many of these review things are quickly losing their credibility. I think it's already gone. It doesn't look good to me. I made a video on it. I'm not sure I'm gonna update that or anything because I don't want to go watch. I don't want to go see the movie. Why am I gonna go do that? So, and the movie ain't out yet. So What's up, watch party? Not much, not much. Permanent teenager Seth Rogen. Yeah, he's. I don't like Seth Rogen. I do think I've heard of Duel Masters, but I know nothing about it. It's only the name. I see that name. I'm like, oh, I think I've heard of that. Guys, I'm gonna leave it here for right now. We'll try and do some of these streams Monday night. I think it's going a little bit better than the Sunday afternoons, like a movie in regards to cinematography. I think it'll be consistent with what it already is. It's not going to change for season 6. Audience score is way more accurate. Yeah, and then but then they flub that too. They play with the numbers. There's so many ways to play with the numbers. It's just you just disengage. Find one or two people like you trust via YouTube, social media, whatever, and just look at them. Yes, that is correct. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take off for now. Differences anime. Yeah. I am writing a Twisted Metal video, which I hope to have out in a day or two. Then we may do a Mission Impossible, and I get back to Mike Barnes. I do want to know Chosen does not win Kumiko's heart. And okay, but thank you, everyone. Take off. I will see you at the next watch party.